Hello and welcome to English Matura with JB. I'm your host, Jane, and today we're diving into a fascinating topic: Roman Stoicism for high school students. With me is Dr. Marcus Aurelius, a renowned expert in ancient philosophy. Welcome, Dr. Aurelius.
Thank you, Jane. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm excited to share how Stoicism can offer valuable insights for young people navigating the challenges of modern life.
So, Dr. Aurelius, for our listeners who might not be familiar, what exactly is Stoicism?
Well, in essence, Stoicism is a philosophy that emphasizes virtue, reason, and living in accordance with nature. It's about focusing on what we can control, our thoughts and actions, and accepting what we cannot, such as external events or the behavior of others.
That sounds surprisingly relevant for today's high schoolers. I mean, with social media, academic pressures, and just the general uncertainty of the future, it feels like there's so much out of their control. How can Stoicism help them cope?
Exactly. Stoicism provides a framework for building resilience and inner peace. One key concept is Premeditatio Malorum, or the premeditation of evils. It sounds morbid, but it's actually a powerful tool. It involves thinking about what could go wrong, not to dwell on negativity, but to prepare ourselves mentally and emotionally. By visualizing potential obstacles, we're less likely to be overwhelmed when they actually arise.
So, it's like shadowboxing for the mind?
Precisely. We can ask ourselves, what if I fail this test? What if my friends are talking about me? And then, what then? How would I handle it? This proactive approach helps us develop coping strategies and maintain our composure.
That makes a lot of sense. It's about facing your fears head-on instead of running away from them. Are there any other practical Stoic exercises that students can use?
Absolutely. Another valuable practice is gratitude. The Stoics believed in reflecting upon the blessings we possess. A specific technique is last time meditation, which involves contemplating the possibility that a given moment might be the last time we experience something. Talking to a loved one, enjoying a beautiful sunset. This helps us appreciate the present and avoid taking things for granted.
Wow, that's intense. But I can see how it would shift your perspective. It's like a reminder to savor the small moments, because you never know when they might be gone.
Exactly. And it ties into another core Stoic principle: living in the present. The past is gone, the future is uncertain, but we have control over our actions and attitudes right now. By focusing on the present moment, we can avoid getting caught up in anxieties about the future or regrets about the past.
So how does this translate to dealing with, say, social pressures? High school can be a minefield of drama and peer influence.
That's where the Stoic emphasis on virtue comes in. The Stoics identified 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation. By striving to embody these virtues in our daily lives, we can develop a strong moral compass and resist negative influences. We learn to act according to our values, rather than seeking external validation.
So it's about being true to yourself, even when it's not the popular thing to do?
Precisely. And recognizing that other people's opinions are ultimately indifferent, they don't affect our ability to live a good life. As Lao Tzu said, care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner.
That's a powerful message. It sounds like Stoicism is about taking responsibility for your own life and not letting external factors dictate your happiness.
Indeed. It's about cultivating inner resilience and finding peace amidst the chaos. It's not about suppressing emotions, but about understanding them and responding to them in a rational and virtuous way.
Now, some critics argue that Stoicism can lead to passivity, that it encourages people to accept injustice rather than fight against it. How would you respond to that?
That's a valid concern, and it's important to address it. Stoicism isn't about being apathetic or indifferent to the suffering of others. It's about focusing our energy on what we can control. We can't control whether injustice exists, but we can control our response to it. We can choose to act with justice, to speak out against wrongdoing, and to work towards a more equitable world. Stoicism provides the inner strength and clarity to do so effectively.
That's a really important distinction. It's not about accepting injustice, but about choosing the most effective way to combat it.
Exactly. Think of someone like Simone Weil, the French philosopher. She embodied Stoic principles while also dedicating her life to social justice. She saw the world as a place in need of radical fixing, and involved herself in helping professions to make the world more humane.
So, Dr. Aurelius, what would be your key takeaway for high school students listening today?
I would say, focus on what you can control, your thoughts, your actions, your values. Practice gratitude. Live in the present moment, and strive to embody virtue in all that you do. Stoicism offers a path to resilience, inner peace, and a more meaningful life, regardless of the challenges you face.
That's incredibly insightful. It sounds like Stoicism is a toolkit for life, providing practical strategies for navigating the ups and downs and staying true to yourself. Thank you so much, Dr. Aurelius, for sharing your wisdom with us today.
My pleasure, Jane. Remember, the journey to wisdom is a lifelong pursuit. Embrace the challenges, learn from your mistakes, and never stop striving to become the best version of yourself.
And that's all the time we have for today's episode of English Matura with JB. Remember, listeners, Stoicism isn't just an ancient philosophy. It's a practical guide for living a more fulfilling life, starting right now. Until next time, stay strong, stay virtuous, and stay tuned.
Before we wrap up, I'd like to add one more thing. Remember the importance of Amor Fati, a passionate acceptance of everything that happens in your life. See the beauty of fate and fall in love with it. Embrace the hardships and struggles as necessary parts of life, whether you like it or not. As Nietzsche said, I want to learn more and more to see as beautiful what is necessary in things. Then I shall be one of those who make things beautiful. Amor Fati. Let that be my love henceforth.
That's a powerful closing thought, Dr. Aurelius. It's about reframing our perspective and finding meaning, even in the face of adversity. Thank you again for sharing your insights with us.
My pleasure, Jane. And to all the listeners, remember that you have the power to turn obstacles into opportunities. It's all about a shift in perspective.
And that's a perfect note to end on. Thank you for tuning in to English Matura with JB. We hope you found this discussion on Stoicism helpful and inspiring. Remember to embrace the challenges, find beauty in the process, and strive to live a virtuous life. Until next time, goodbye.